Y'all already know. Welcome back for what? A quick little video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So last night, as always, I was up again. Should have been doing other things, but needless to say, I was up, got the alert that Liv went live, and I jumped right on in there. All right. Now, Liv, let me tell you right now, you are a complete fool. You are a fool, Liv. And I think that is the reason why it's a lot of videos being always done on you and people say stuff to you, Liv, because you, out of all of them, are by far the most interesting one. Okay. Now, Liv, I see that you are going all over the place right now, but what I want you to do, Liv, is listen to me, Liv. Girl, go ahead and be a boss and stop playing and go ahead and get your eyelashes back out. Don't try to, sit yourself in the same seat as other people's are set, as they're set in. Girl, go ahead and put your eyelashes up, for real, Liv. It is Christmas. Girl, if you don't go ahead and get those coins, I heard you in the video. Yeah, I did, Liv. I can see that you tired of that old 2012 hoopty Mercedes that you got. I don't know, Liv. Go ahead on out there, and I'm going to tell you, Liv, if I was you, I would go ahead and pop on out there with, the 21 Benz on them. White, tinted windows, red interior, or the peanut butter interior. Yeah, something like that. I sure would. See, you always gotta give, Liv, people some shit to talk about. I have learned that if you ain't was popping, then ain't nobody talking about you. But when you are what's popping, everybody talking about you. They running around giving you free advertisements. And y'all already know the free advertisements look real good. Especially with Christmas coming on hand. So yeah, Liv, go ahead on and pop out, because I know you got that money, like you say. Go ahead and pop out with, a little new Benz, all right? Panoramic roof. You get what I'm saying? All of that good stuff, all right? Or if not, go ahead and get, Brandon to go ahead and get you one. Because Brandon, let me tell you, Brandon coming on here in better fashion than you would ever come on here in. I mean, he got the, the baseball cap, the little white shirt. Yesterday, he had a little white on. Y'all already know how I feel about my white. You get me? When I wear white, I feel like a little angel. I feel like real angelic. Y'all already know how I do. Y'all know. But, yeah, so, yeah, I mean, he be like real pulled together. All right. Somebody had actually, sent me a message saying that, girl, Liv got that pink and white romper on. This person that sent me that message, I felt as though I wanted to block the fuck out of her. I said, now, why is this young lady going to send me this message fucking with me? Because I know damn well that Liv does not have that one piece romper on that I told her to get into her car, open up the hood, put it on the engine, and drive as fast as you could without hurting yourself and anyone until it was burned to shreds. But it has made an appearance. Now, Liv, if you don't want brand, because I hear they calling you Brandlivia. If you don't want brand, you get what I'm saying, to run, girl, you better take that half a onesie, that's what that is, and throw it the fuck away. But when you throw it away, you don't want nobody thinking that it could be any type of use to it. Get yourself a black trash bag. Put it inside of there, put it in another black trash bag, and don't even throw it at your apartment complex. Throw it somewhere else. Far. But yeah, Liv, you a damn fool, Liv. You really are. You been came on here, you done told us that Gerard pulled out the gun. You know that Gerard has been choking you. You know that Gerard is all over you when he comes in the house. And I will say, I totally believe that Gerard is all over you when he comes in the house. Because see, when you break up with somebody and you see that they are progressing and they are doing better than you start to think back and you start to be like, damn, she really didn't need me. She seems real happy. I done fucked up now. So it's on both hands. He done fucked up and you done fucked up. But I mean, it's like, Liv, you asking for it. You know how Gerard is. You know what type of games he playing. You already know that Brand be over there. So with Brandon coming in and Gerard is there, to me, I'm going to tell you the truth. That is basically like you set that up. Anytime that happens, you already say that they don't like each other, whatever. Anything could pop off. Anything at all. This time it popped off. It popped off with a gun. And you should be very happy that nothing happened to anyone. And I'm going to go ahead and lay off that subject because I know in your heart, in your mind, when you hear this video, when someone tells you what I said, in your mind, you looking like, yeah, that was real fucking dumb. What a dumbass. And then I got on here and told exactly what happened. That was some dumbass shit that I did too. That was down the lines of when I got on here and told everybody that my husband was sleeping with a prostitute, which made me look real crazy. It was along them lines or whatever. Now, when you told us like all of this information, and Brand, he was going hard. I fucks with Brand. Brand said, look, check this out. The people, the blue people in the chat with the wrenches, I don't want y'all wrenching no more. I don't want y'all being a moderator no more. I want to see this shit for my own self. I don't need y'all. So Liv had the moderators slide on back out, right? And when she did that, I'm looking at my phone. I said, let me go get me some goddamn popcorn and some nachos and cheese. I ran downstairs, got my fat ass some popcorn, some nachos and cheese or whatever, y'all. Came back upstairs, sat in the middle of my bed, ate all of my snacks. Oh, yeah, and I had a Snickers because y'all already know I'm fat and I don't really, really care. All right. I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. But the thing is, guess what? I'm fat to death in all the right places. So look, yeah, so I said this could really be some bullshit. Brandon then got rid of the fucking moderators. Liv, girl. So Brandon said, fuck that. I want to see it. So I mean, they came in, they were saying whatever they wanted to say. They said, Liv, you better run from Liv. Liv is a hoe. Liv is still messing with Gerard as we speak. Liv just had sex with Gerard. I mean, it was going on and on and on and on. And you get me, Brandon. See, Brandon, Brandon reminds me of me a little bit with my personality. See, I plays a fool a lot. You get what I'm saying? And that's what he was doing. Like, I'll know what something is and what it is or whatever, but I'll just go ahead and slide past it because it just don't be that serious. And I think that is how Brandon is as well. Brandon already knows what it is. Now, I don't quite understand what Brandon actually sees in Olivia. You get me? I understand that there are guys that like big girls because I'm going to tell you right now, my brother, the size that Olivia is, no, he had girlfriends twice the size as Olivia. And what I am going to say, y'all see how I come on this camera pulled together every time I would see him with a big girl that he was dealing with. They were pulled together. Don't get it twisted on the big girls, I'm trying to tell you. Pulled together. The thing is with Liv is that she cannot fucking dress. Liv needs to go to Nordstrom's and get herself a stylist. I used to do it, so that's what Liv needs to do. But it is what it is. She gonna keep going, you know, with the romper, with shirts that say I'm spoiled doing it. I mean, it just be a mess. It really do. Yeah, so you got some guys that like that. You got some guys that ain't even gonna turn their head and look at a thin woman whatsoever. It is what it is. And I feel like Brandon does like Olivia. But in the same fact, I just feel like Olivia is playing. I really feel like that. Like when he said on camera that, you know, he loved her. She said that she loved him. I was just like, Liv, come on now. Don't fuck this up, Liv. If you really like this guy, Brandon, because he likes you. Not only that, Liv, but the simple fact that when you meet someone new and they are with you in the home and you have kids, you put up a picture where your kids were all sitting around him looking at an iPad, and I guess he was looking at TV, and you know, somebody sent me that picture and they were asking me what I thought, and they basically was saying you was doing this to make Gerard jealous. I myself, I feel a little bit you were doing this to make Gerard a little bit jealous, in a way of saying you need to take care of your kids. But guess what? There are men, and you lucked up, Olivia. You lucked up very, very good. There are men, and Brandon doesn't even have any kids, that will treat your kids like they are actually their blood kids. And looking at Brandon, I mean, I feel like that is what type of person he is. Now, Brandon in the military or whatever, I don't know like what type of military it is. What I think was Brandon may have been in the military for a good 2 years. Because I gotta be honest, a real military man that's been in there for at least like 10 or plus years, Liv, he wouldn't be dealing with you. Not at all. If he was in the military, like I just said, for 10 plus years, when Gerard would have pulled that gun out, he would have beat the shit out of Gerard, took that gun, and taken Gerard and the gun to the police station. That's exactly what have happened. Now, you kind of allude to the fact that, you know, he in the streets or whatever too before. I'm going to say no to that as well, because any guy who is in the streets as well would have put Gerard together as well. He would have waited and put Gerard in his place. I know because I've seen it done. All right. So, I mean, I don't know. But needless to say, Liv, you look much happier. You are not in that bathroom sitting on that tub crying. You get me? You're not in the car with your pajama shirt on, crying at Starbucks and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, you're not twerking on no kitchen islands. You know, you're not smoking 15 to 55 packs of cigarettes a day. You know, your eyes are not sunken in the way they were when you were with Gerard. You said that Gerard took you through so much. He made you age. You look like you are 40 or maybe 50. And Olivia, I have to say that, yes, Gerard did age you. And that is all your fault. Because all the shit that you say that you endured, I would never do it. You put your hand on me one time. I already told y'all what it is. You would never put your hand on no one else. You might not even be able to put your hand down there to go use the goddamn bathroom. But yeah, Brandon, he's funny. But like I said, they were coming in the comments. They was just like, you know, run. She's still having sex with Gerard. You are a rebound. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Liv, they was coming, you know, they was trying to come real hard. I mean, they were. And then you also alluded to the facts, and, you know, we already know the upcoming months that Brandon is going to move in with you, or, you know, like he said, he's going to get an apartment or a townhome for you and the kids, and y'all can live there together, because he's not going to live in that, that apartment that you have, which Gerard comes to or whatever. Yeah, so you already told that, Liv. You know, you tell a lot of shit. I already know, because of what you said, you may as well be moving back to Florida with, you know, your sister and your mom. And Brandon said that he has no problem with going. And Olivia, I am going to say, I definitely think if Brandon goes, I think that you will go right away. Because, see, in your mind now, you already don't want your kids around Gerard too much anyway. You already feel that, you know, you got one up on him. You can look at it. So I doubt if you even stay in Texas at all. I can also tell you guys, in the upcoming year approaching, that Olivia will be pregnant. We will definitely see a registry, because y'all already know that Olivia wanted to be pregnant by Gerard so bad. And he could not have any kids, allegedly. But now she has Brandon. And it looks like Brandon doesn't care. He's willing to have a child with her. That's the signs he's sending off to me. All right. So, Olivia, I don't know, girl. You look like, you know, you look like you may have lucked up. But Olivia, don't fuck this up. Don't. But again, Olivia, we know how dramatic, how manipulative you are, how much you like to lie, how much you like to act like you are bigger than someone else. And that's in the mind frame, and as in you try to act like you have, you know, that money. But with that being said, Liv, go ahead, and I am going to get off of here. You and Brandon, go ahead and have as much fun as you guys can, because last night y'all literally was on live, I want to say, for maybe over 4 hours. You went from YouTube to Instagram. I said, damn, Liv is giving him all the screen time she can give him. Oh, and let me put this in here too. People ask me who I thought was the cutest between Jasmine, Chrissy, and Liv's boyfriends. I am going to say that Chrissy boyfriend is nice looking, and I am going to say that Liv's boyfriend is nice looking. Yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.